Hi guys, and welcome to Smart Gadget, the home of consumer technology. If it's tech, we discuss it right here. So for some, it's summer, the sun's out, and you want to sit in the garden and listen to some good music on a good speaker system. For others, it's winter, wherever you are, and you just want a good sounding Bluetooth speaker. I'm going to be taking you through one of my most recent purchases, and I'll tell you exactly what it is that made me choose this bad boy right here. I had a few things that I wanted to consider before buying this speaker. The first being the cost. I didn't want it to be over £50. The second being that it has to be user friendly. I didn't want any speaker that's difficult to use, operate. The third point being that I needed something with a good battery, that lasts for a long time. I don't even have to think about charging. And above all, I would say the fourth point for me was it has to sound really good. I wanted something with good bass, but also with a lot of clarity, because I love to hear all the various instruments when I'm listening to my music. So I trolled through the internet, looked at various speakers, and I eventually settled on this one, which I found on Amazon, which is the Tronsmart 5.0 Bluetooth speaker. So what got me initially with this speaker was the 40-watt output that it produces. A lot of others were kind of ranging between 25 to 20 watts, but this one has got two 20-watt speakers, making it a cool 40 watts. That's very powerful. And what I found out about this speaker was the fact that you can actually pair it with another speaker to produce a whopping 80 watts. That's got to be some serious sound. Playing this speaker for the first time, the sound was really rich. I enjoyed it. I really liked it straight away out of the box. And when I played around with the equalizer, I found that it's got three different output settings. The first one being vocal. I think you get a lot of clarity with the sound, and if you're listening to something with a lot of talking, that would be the best one to use. It's got one code extra bass, which had some really good bass, and one with 3D bass, which was even deeper bass. I would say I kind of kept it in the middle with extra bass, and sometimes depending on what music I was listening to, I would just leave it around the vocal equalizing setting, and it produced some really good music. So what else did I like about this speaker besides its sound and its price? It is also waterproof. It's IPX6. I would have loved it to be IPX7 or 8, which means that it's more waterproof. But it's splash proof, it's dust proof. You can't submerge it in water, but it can take a little bit of water, a little bit of rainwater, I suppose, which is not too bad. It's not too bad. So I didn't mind that too much. So it comes with a 6,600 milliamp battery, which can be used to charge other devices using this USB port at the back. But it also uses the same battery to charge and use the device itself, which gives you around 15 hours of play. But I realized that the 15 hours is based on using it at 50% of its actual volume. But at the levels that I play my music at, I found that it didn't last as long as I really wanted it to. So I have to say, battery life was a little disappointing for me. I've had speakers in the past which I did not need to think about charging. With this one, sometimes it reminds me that it needs charge more than I need it to. So I would give it a slight negative on the battery side. It's not the end of the world. It's not really that bad. It does last for a long period of time, but it's not as good as some of the speakers I've used in the past. If you own one of those external power banks, it makes it even easier because you can connect it easily with this and continue to use it. So I find that I do that sometimes. I connect my power bank onto this, but I feel that if it really had a good battery within it, I wouldn't have to do that. The range is not too bad at 20 meters, which is about 66 feet. So you can be further away from the speaker and it will still connect. And with the 5.0 Bluetooth system inside, it doesn't lose connection, and it's a very stable connection indeed. To turn it on, the on button is right here at the back. And once it's on, it gives you that sound to confirm it's on, and straight away it's ready to pair. It's easy to find on your devices, and the volume is right here on the top. It's a dial that you turn right here on the top. And also that same button is also your play and stop button. So if you press it down, it stops the music. If you press it, it plays the music. At the back here, underneath this flap, it's got several ports that you can use. It's got the Type-C cable that you use to charge the speaker itself. It's got a USB input for you to charge your other devices. It's got an aux 3.5 mil aux input if you want to sort of use a cable to attach your other devices. And one more thing that I actually liked is that it has a micro USB card slot. So if you have some music that you have on a micro SD card, just slot it in, it straight away, press play on the top dial button here, and you're ready to go. So it's really quite versatile as a speaker. I think it's a brilliantly designed speaker. It can be used in this upright position, which I find myself using a lot, or you can actually lie it down and use it in a lying down position. I prefer to keep it in this upright position. Works really, really well. So, would I recommend this speaker? Most definitely. I think for the sound quality, it is really a very good speaker. For the price range, if you can get it below £50, that's a bonus. The bass is incredible on this speaker. I really, really love it. And the fact that you can pair it with another speaker, use them simultaneously to have 80 watts of output, I think that's a big, big, big bonus. So there we go. For a Bluetooth speaker with good sound, good bass, good price range, decent battery, not the best, but decent battery. It's waterproof as well. I think it just about ticks the boxes for me, and I would highly recommend it if you're looking for a Bluetooth speaker. Now, I'm not saying that this brand of speakers is the only one and the best out there. If you find a different brand but with the same specifications, then I would recommend you to get it, because ultimately what you want from a Bluetooth speaker is great sound, great battery, and also a good price for it. So if you're shopping around, I would recommend this Tronsmart 5.0 Bluetooth speaker. I think it's a really, really great choice. So there we are. Thank you once again, guys, for joining me right here on Smart Gadget. And if you like what you see, please subscribe, press the bell icon so that you are alerted of any other videos that we come up with. And I hope this has been of much use to you. If you're looking to buy a particular gadget or any group of gadgets and you want us to review, give our suggestions and opinions on that, please let us know in the comments below, and we will be happy to take a look at that for you. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time.